Hello guys, welcome back to the Beancast. This is actually a reboot of the EC cast, but we are actually gonna
Hmm.
start recording and
Yep.
we're gonna be doing it much more regular. Like I'm talking like once a week. Not like more like we're doing it once a month, but it's gonna be once a
Yeah. And
week now. So basically
obviously, they're
yeah,
sorry. Go ahead.
basically we're gonna be covering loads and loads of topics about new games coming out, new movies, like theories. EKU.
Yep. Um. Obviously, we aren't going to be able to make these every single day, but we are going to try our hardest to make them
Like
every
at
single
least
week.
once a week, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes we won't be there to be able to actually make them that week, so there's only going to be one of us, or we may even bring in somebody else to record for us while we're both on. Who knows? You're never going to know with the podcast. Um. All right. That's the end of the podcast. But no, I'm just joking.
We're gonna have multiple guests on each episode, but not this episode, obviously.
Well, yeah, because it's just like the hey, welcome episode kind of thing.
So basically, a new thing that's been going and happening, the last couple of months, is that YouTube's actually removing the dislike button, which I kind of disagree with. And like,
Yeah.
what do you think about that, Ego?
I mean, I think for one, it's kind of good just for the fact that like not a lot of people like to see the dislikes that they have on their videos. But like I'm kind of at a neutral ground here. I both accept and don't accept it into like being an actual thing. But then again, you also got to think that like these people who they're trying to take it away from. They're taking away their viewers. They're basically taking away their viewers' ability to do whatever to
Yeah.
even if people dislike their video, they're still going to get traction on that video, which is going to help them. And now they won't know how much traction they get.
Yeah, which is kind of bad because us as content creators, we actually need that feedback. And literally,
Yeah, like say, sorry,
they're literally taking like an essential part to like how we create content.
exactly. Like say you make a video and that video gets let's say 100 views, and in those 100 views, you only get like 10 likes. You're never going to know how many people dislike the video, so
Yeah,
you're not going to know what kind of content to make then. So you're just going to keep on making the same content, which isn't going to bring any more people to you, and
yeah.
in the end, it's just going to destroy your channel.
Because dislikes themselves, they just make you want to make better content, like not just keep it the same old. Hey guys, welcome to another video. Like
Yeah,
just trying to
exactly.
change it up a little.
But again, like I said, I'm kind of on both sides here because like I can understand why some people would want to have it removed because like obviously a lot of people want that traction, but other people don't want to see how many people are saying, "Hey, I hate your content" and whatnot.
Yeah. Like honestly, I think YouTube should just leave it alone. Like it
Yeah,
gives us an ability to like make content which our viewers actually like rather than like creating the same content over and over again.
exactly.
Anyhow, let's just move on from there.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hawkeye is coming out later tonight. This is a topic that I didn't tell you
and
I
the
was going to
new
bring up. I
Mr.
actually
Beast
want to bring
Squid
up.
Game video is coming out on Wednesday, which I can't wait for.
Yeah, we're going to bring up those two topics. Well, not maybe not the Mr. Beast one because that could have that's kind of controversial. But
Yep.
for like Hawkeye and stuff, I feel like we can like make theories about that like what's going to happen in the show. Is Jeremy Renner going to be completely cut off from the MCU thus forward, making Kate Bishop the? Did I say
Yeah.
Jeremy Renner?
Jeremy Renner is obviously gonna like. I think this is gonna be his last like little thing. I'm guessing.
I think this is going to be the last thing where he's basically featured. I think just like how they're introducing She-Hulk, but Hulk's still going to be in it as Bruce Banner. I think that he might still be in it as Clint Barton, still giving Kate
Like he's gonna be like an
some
old guy,
tips
like
and tricks.
helping the new generation of superheroes, like just like Bruce Banner. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, Kate's gonna just like old Captain America. Kate's gonna ask him, "Hey, what does this arrow do?" And he's gonna be like, I don't think I want to tell you.
yeah. I love when Falcon just says, Oh, looks like you got a ring. Who's the lucky lady? And then I don't think I'll tell you. I love that bit. It's
Yeah,
honestly one of the
that's
best bits.
one of my favorite things Captain America's ever said, and he said a lot of shit.
Yeah. On the other hand, Minecraft Caves. I can't even say my words.
Kaleivs and Kalia?
Caves and Cliffs Part 2 is coming on Tuesday, right? Yeah, I just can't wait.
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, like November the 30th, so that's Tuesday, yeah.
Well, it's coming soon. Let's just say it's coming soon.
Yeah. Honestly, I can't wait until you get pulled over the height limit. Like, there's so much limitations, even still with the new one. Like, they should honestly just make it at least, like, 500 to 1,000. Like, I kind of hate that. Like, it limits
Yeah.
your imagination and stuff.
There's actually
Yeah.
been a new kind of show on on Netflix. It's basically it's like Squid Game mixed with like I would say something like Train to Busan.
Oh, you haven't
It's
told me
not with
about
zombies or
this.
anything. Huh?
You haven't told me about this.
Oh no, it's not Squid Game, but like it's in the same format as you can listen to it dubbed or stubbed and whatnot, and it's originally from Korea, and there's masked people who want to kill other people. I haven't seen the show yet, so I don't know too much about it, but
Okay.
I'm getting the same kind of structure as I felt when I watched Squid Game. So I'm
Honestly,
gonna be watching
Squid
that
Game
later
is.
tonight. I'll talk about that in the next week's podcast.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, Squid Game is just such a great show. Like,
For real.
but dub
That's
version,
actually
oh my
something.
god, like it's literally how can you bear to watch that? Like the dub version is so horrible.
That's not what that means to me.
What?
How could you bear to watch it means that you don't like it? So how could other people like it?
I meant the dub version, like literally, it's so bad.
I know. Unfortunately, on Netflix when I watched it the first time, it didn't have an option to change the language, so I had to listen to it dubbed.
Damn.
But I rewatched it subbed, and I'm gonna be honest, it was even better the second time I watched it.
Yeah, it was way much better. Like the voice of all the like characters in the dub version is so horrible.
Like just the emotion that they give off.
Yeah.
I feel like in this podcast we're just going over shit that we've missed in the past 6 months. I mean 1 month. Yeah, it definitely hasn't been 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely has not been 6 months since we recorded
There's a
that
new
first
FNAF
video.
coming out on the other hand.
Oh
I
yeah,
can't wait
security breach.
for. Yeah, Security Breach. New
Yeah, I'm buying it.
animatronics. Just can't wait for it.
Oh yeah, I'm already buying it.
Yeah. And what was I gonna say? Like, I lost my words.
How am I supposed to know what you're gonna say? It's your turn, not mine.
Uh, my brain's gone just dead now. On the other
So do you
hand,
think
in
that
the future of this podcast, I think if we do ever do face reveals, we might like record. Like if Eco gets the PC as well, and he does a face reveal at some point, we're gonna do like face cams and like we can put them together and like as a podcast, because that would be more entertaining. We can show our emotions for once.
yeah?
Just a couple of nerds in the basement. I'm joking. um,
What if the go over? Oh yeah, no, that happened a
yeah,
couple months ago. I'm not gonna go.
yeah.
I was gonna talk about what if.
We're both actually working on video games. If you don't know what that is, it's the games that you play like Fortnite, Call of Duty. Honestly, if you don't know what it is, I don't know you.
Yeah, there's actually some information that we can't exactly talk about right now, but it has to do with video games. That though will be out maybe next week because maybe somebody else is going to do a podcast with us. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe
We're gonna have
maybe that
multiple
certain guy's
guests.
name starts with NDMV.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Although who knows in
Or
this world, you know?
VDN.
What's her VPN? I
VDN
mean,
games.
he does look like a VPN. No, I'm not taking no time to joke. That's no time.
Yeah, if you
But
don't know who
obviously, if
VDN
you guys
is,
know who that is,
yeah.
then you know.
He's a sus guy. Very sus.
Yeah, you're going to edit that out of the podcast before you put that in. Let's go over
Maybe.
another thing that I actually think should be talked about, and I'm glad that you said that because it actually reminded me.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
talk about Among Us and the new roles
Oh,
that have been added to
yes.
Among Us.
I actually
Because like
love it.
obviously you have like shapeshifters as the imposters now, which I think is actually really cool because it adds certain dynamic to everything. Then you have the scientists, the vital guys, which I think is the scientist actually. And then you have all these other roles that add to the overall game that just make it so much better than what it
Yeah.
originally was. Plus, they have an option when you're creating the game to make it the original crewmate and imposter roles without any extras, which I think is also cool to kind of like embrace the tradition of just regular crewmate and imposter.
Yeah. Like Among
Yeah,
Us, like originally it was always gonna be a good game, but not for long. Like, but now they've actually added more layers to the game, so it's actually a little bit more entertaining. Like,
exactly.
yeah, they've literally kind of like say like you got shot, like you like
Hey,
finally healed a little bit from that wound, and like well, that's what Among Us is like at right now. And
exactly.
so, yeah, basically Fortnite is the same. It's just very much worse than Among Us, I think personally. But
Probably. I mean, they're currently having a collaboration with you.
yeah, the collaborations are just so much. Like honestly, oh
I
my
mean, you're kind
god.
of right there. I mean, I didn't really mind the Marvel characters. I am like a huge Marvel fan, but when they started bringing in it was like I don't even know how to explain. Like, I mean, obviously, I think Predator was the perfect choice for a secret skin, but why did you all also then have to bring Alien? Like, make Alien his own secret skin. He's just
Yeah,
as famous
like
as
just
Predator.
why?
Yeah, and then I mean, obviously, like I said, huge Fortnite fan, huge Marvel fan, but like, give us some Marvel characters that we want.
Yeah, like
I mean,
honestly.
I didn't mind Loki, but like, could have at least given us some extra styles for him where he didn't have the big ass helmet on his head.
Yeah, like they like the size and like the scale of these like Marvel characters, they're doing them too big. Like why?
Yeah.
They could just
They're doing
do
them
some.
dirty. They do them dirty for real.
Yeah. Yeah. And another thing is, this has actually happened pretty recently. Poppy Playtime. Honestly, I love the game. Can't wait for chapter 2. What do you think
Same,
about that?
same,
Yeah.
same.
Like,
Some other
honest.
news that only a few people will know about if they watch me. I hit 1,000 views on a video.
Hey, let's go! Congrats.
Yeah. I don't even think I told you about that.
You did. I just forgot.
Oh. You just forgetting all my shit that I spouted.
And a certain VDN might make a debut on the podcast sometime soon.
Mm.
Hmm. And a certain
That is
Sasuke
that's
no
his big
time.
pause moment.
Yeah, pretty park, mate.
Pretty pretty okay, we're gonna cut out that bit that was funny to tell.
Maybe.
No, we are.
No, we
As your
aren't.
manager, as your manager, I am telling you we're cutting that.
No, we aren't. This podcast is fully unedited.
Have you ever just like dug it like not dug in that's not even a word. Have you ever just like dug up something underground and it's like a huge spider or something that scares the crap out of you and you're like, oh my god, that was a bunch of underground terror. Like
Oh,
it scares me so much. Like that's not a transition in anything. Like it's literally just terror underground that scares you. You're like, ah, underground terror.
yeah. Like, and another
Yeah.
thing, announcement I'm gonna make actually on this podcast is that we're both making a group game as well, and it's gonna be
Yeah.
named Underground Terror.
Okay, well I was hoping we'd bring that up in the podcast. I was just
Yeah,
giving them like a little
teaser.
clue to it or something.
Yeah. Honestly, I can't wait for Hawkeye. It actually comes out in like six,
Or our game
six and a
or
half hours. Hawkeye.
oh yeah, Hawkeye. It comes out at 3 a.m. EST.
Yeah, I can't wait. Honestly.
Also, American Thanksgiving is in a couple of days, so for all you Americans out there,
Happy
have a happy
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Hope you eat a lot of turkey and gobble up on them.
Yeah. And if you didn't
Dad
know
jokes would be good.
this, I'm British.
Yeah, he British.
Yes, mate. Why do I sound
No,
so
that's an
British?
Australian term. You can't say mate. That's an Australian term.
No, it isn't. It's British too.
Nah. What did I just? I just said, like, how did you get pregnant?
What? I'm
I don't
beeping
know.
that
My
out.
brain's my brain's going in different places. Okay, I'm excited for a Hawk. I'm excited for this podcast. I'm excited that we're making a game.
Yeah, you're over too excited, honestly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And guys,
Oh, there
this
goes the missile beside me.
yeah, and
Sorry, I'm
guys,
playing GTA while we're recording this.
and guys, this podcast is gonna be on Spotify and YouTube, and we're gonna actually create a new YouTube channel. Well, not a new one. It's gonna be on CGN. This podcast. We might
Yeah.
add No Time to Party and Gungan to this podcast at some point. There probably won't be actual host or co-host, but guest. Yeah, that would be fun because like on CGM we're gonna try to start making stupid videos when we are all actually finally free and we're in the mood. And we're gonna actually be releasing some little teasers for the game. It won't be out for like 5
Another
years.
like 6 years.
Yeah, but we're gonna like do some little teasers just so we can keep you guys happy and like actually make you buy the game in 5 years time.
Exactly.
And another thing is, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
This is like one of our first times doing a podcast. We don't know what to talk about. So if you all know stuff that we can talk about, you can go over to a couple of channels. You can either go over to Eco Samurai, Crafty Beans, or CEGN.
Yeah,
And those are the names
more
of the
likely
channels.
we're gonna respond is CGN because that's where we're gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, I respond to all my comments on Eco Samurai, so you can message my
What
channel
happens if we
or
get big one
CEGN.
day?
Yeah, don't ever message Crafty Beans because he'll never
Yeah.
respond to you. It's just a dark abyss of messages over there.
Yeah, a dark
It's just
abyss.
unanswered messages and comments to those comments saying hello. Are you ever going to reply?
Millions and millions of pings.
Exactly. Every day he gets hello. Hello. Are you gonna hi? Are you gonna answer me? Hi. Hello. Then he gets that one comment which is like, hey, can we do a collab?
Yeah.
And usually that's from me. And I mean,
I respond
or
to
am I?
you, but
Yeah. He's not very good with community. I respond to everyone.
basically, we're like the roles of like the game. I'm pretty much the coder, and
No, don't give him any of that yet. Don't give him any of that yet.
Okay.
We'll let them figure it out when the
Yeah, it's
creators come around.
confidential.
I wouldn't say it's confidential,
Top
but it is
secret.
extremely confidential.
Yep. And another thing is, we're both creating our own solo games as well.
We're not gonna give away any details about that, not even the name. But
No, hell no.
yeah, because honestly, those will take about 10 years.
Yeah. Well, wait. Actually, 10 years. Oh shit. Mine will probably take.
So we're gonna be working on
less.
this for like 15 years in the future.
Yeah, but if we spend our time on it, it's gonna be a banger, just like maybe Call of Duty or Fortnite or. Well, Fortnite is not a banger anymore, but once upon a time it was. And like Minecraft.
I'd say Fortnite is still somewhat of a banger, but when Chapter 3 rolls around, it's gonna be an extreme banger. That's another thing actually that I wanted to bring up in this. I've planned a lot of stuff. I want to talk about Chapter 3 of Fortnite and what we think is gonna come to the game. Because obviously, like there's like in the files there's sliding and there's new edits for walls and stuff, which I think are 100% coming. Because why wouldn't they in a new season? It adds some new mechanics to the game. And then there's also like having ice feet and stuff. I think was something that might have just been something a leaker said, but like he it's not the same leaker that I've been talking to you about. By the way, if you don't know, I talk to CP about Fortnite almost every day,
Yeah,
and I'm starting to think he's getting annoyed. I'm starting to think he's getting annoyed.
Yeah, and another thing, we actually have our own public like server for CEGN, and
Hmm.
the invite will be left in the link in the below. Oh, I can't even say my words right again.
Well, it'll be in the link on YouTube. On Spotify, you're just screwed out of luck.
Yeah, you're screwed. Actually, I think there is a description that goes with the link.
There's a description, but it's for every podcast.
Yeah, but
Well,
anyway,
anyways, Fortnite Chapter 3, because you went away from that conversation immediately, Stevie.
yeah,
So basically, obviously, there's going to be a new battle pass, just like every season.
yeah.
There's going to be a new map. There's going to be new weapons, new building types, not building types, new like
Honestly,
edits
I
and
think the
stuff.
map's gonna be similar to the actual map we have, but another thing
No.
I'm really confused about. Yeah, you know how on the other side is where Jonesy comes from, Agent Jonesy.
Well, he comes from in between both the flip side and this world that we're on now.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I was
So
so confused.
basically, IO is under the flip side of the map, meaning
Oh,
meaning most likely in the event we're going to go in this chapter 2 finale, we're going to go through our map into the zero or into where the 0 point is, which is the IO base, and then from there we're probably going to get stuck into the new map, which is on the flip side of this map.
yeah, and another thing is, if you do see my Discord PFP, just don't judge why I have a suit.
Wait, what did you say? I didn't hear.
I said, just don't judge my Discord PFP because it's a suit.
Oh yeah, that's
Uh,
true. He's a businessman.
yeah, I'm a businessman.
Let's talk about something else and that only a few people may know about, and that's NDB Games
He's a sussy
and
baka.
his amazing city that he has
Yeah,
been building over the past what, like not even a month, and
month.
they've already almost gotten to the
No, it's
downtown
actually been a
district.
month.
Oh, has it actually?
Yeah,
Good lord.
but for most of the time, we barely have been on the city though. So basically only a couple weeks, basically.
Yeah.
And another thing is, we this isn't confirmed, but we actually might actually do. Well, we actually might make it like a company, like in the future, like both of us.
Uh, yeah. There was something I was going to tell you that I think I'm going to say on the podcast.
Okay.
My company's going to rival yours
Hey, hey.
just for the fact that I kind of want to have my own brand and not go off of something that already exists. Obviously, like we're gonna be known as the two people who made this game, but like I'm not sure if I want it to be in the same
Genre
era. No, not era.
or
What is it?
era.
Yeah, the same. Yeah, because like I'm pretty sure our game styles way different from each other.
Yeah. Like they're
Yeah, like
complete
I go for more of the like
different
I go for more of like the dramatic kind of
drama.
storyline kind of no not drama like the more like dramatic action packed storyline type thing, and I feel like you're gonna go for more of like the horror aspect of it.
Yeah, I'm pretty much going to the
Like
dark, and he's going to the light.
yeah, I have a whole storyline planned out, and I haven't even finished the first script of the first game.
Yeah, we're still actually designing characters for the group game, but it's
Yeah,
like it's
exactly.
pretty hard, honestly.
We're still getting people to voice act. So if you know anybody, then
Yeah,
feel
anyone
free
with
to hit us
like
up on
deep
Discord.
voices, like around 20 years old. They don't have to be 20 years old. I'm saying like voices.
They can they can sound like. I mean, I wouldn't say we do, but we have kind of masked our voices so much over the past years that we kind of do.
And pretty much we won't have to do voice lines until like probably 3 or 4 years from now. Like in
Yeah,
one
because
year
we
before
still have
the
to work
game
on like the
releases.
main game mechanics and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, we're probably gonna just do like subtitles as well, and then we'll add the voice
Yeah,
like after we done all the shit, like all the mega shit.
yeah.
And Another thing is we might be doing vlogs when we do a face reveal as well. Well, not like together, obviously, because we live in complete different countries. But like solo vlogs, like in the nature. I pretty much just stole this from NDB, but screw it. Yeah. So pretty much, that's it for this part of the podcast. Now we're pretty much just gonna talk about like the future of what we're gonna do with. I don't know really.
I feel like we did that last podcast.
What?
I feel like we basically did that at the last podcast, talking about what we want to do and everything.
Yeah.
I'm
But
becoming a pro coordinator.
yeah, for Fortnite. I want to become maybe a scientist as well in the future. But it's like.
Oh, I didn't know that's what you meant. I was joking.
Okay.
No, I want to be a game developer.
I wanna be both. It's possible, but
You want to be bald? Is that what you said?
I said both.
Oh, well, I want to. If you're being Bob, I want to be Jeff.
I said both.
Name is Jeff.
My name's
Hold on.
Jeff. Anyways, I think we're gonna like talk about why we are actually creating our games and how we got into the game industry. Well, I'm gonna start
Exactly.
off. So basically, I honestly like probably back in like 2015, I think 2016, around there. I was actually looking around like the internet, like I was like amazed about like how people create games. Like and pretty much started from there. Like I looked up how to code, like I went to coding lessons and like pretty much went from there. And I started my game back in late 2016, I think. And look where we are now. Still making the game,
Yep.
obviously, but yeah. You go.
Okay, so basically, I got this idea to make a game from like how do I say this? I basically have always been fascinated by game design, and I've always wondered like what goes into making a game. So eventually, I have like, just how do I even say this? I have seen a movie, and that movie has inspired me to make a game.
Yeah, movies like are the best thing to inspire your like imagination because like they make your brain think. What if that
And
happened?
also,
What
Fortnite
if
inspired me.
what if he died? What if she died? What like that? And like
That wasn't
basically it makes
necessarily the thing that
yeah,
inspired me
yeah,
to
yeah,
do it. It was
I
actually
know.
one
I'm
of the
just saying that's an
characters.
aspect.
And fun
Like
fact, it was a
yeah,
cartoon. It was a cartoon movie when I was younger that inspired me to start making a game. I've been working on this game for about like 4 years, and I recently watched that
four
movie
years.
again. Or
Oh
wait, no, sorry, about 2 or 3 years actually.
yeah, 2.5 years I think actually.
Mm,
It was around like when I met you, I
okay.
think. I don't know.
It was about a year after you met me, so a little while ago.
Yeah, that's a while ago. Anyways, I'm pretty sure we've pretty much just brain fired our brains now. We're out of ideas. So I
I
think,
can't think anymore.
yeah, his brain is completely dead, like mine.
I'm
So
fried.
yeah, the next podcast episode is gonna be way longer because like
Can
this
I
is
get
pretty
some
much
fire with that? Hey, look, my brain's just going off.
a what?
I don't know. I'm both tired and confused, and I'm also
Yeah.
worn out from
No,
doing
anyways,
podcasts.
the
So
next podcast episode is gonna be way longer. We promise that. Like no, well not like way longer. Like we're saying like double this, like an hour at least. And pretty much that's it. We either go and like watch this on Spotify if you're on YouTube, and if you're on YouTube, go watch this on Spotify. All the links will be in the bio. Peace.
bye bye.